Holy cow, so when I first saw the footage of these things, I didn't know what to make of it, and honestly, I still don't. These have to be some of the strangest freaks I've seen out there, and if they're a real creature, I don't even know what it would be. Hey guys, so welcome to Wild Blue. First off, if y'all are new here, click the subscribe button, click the little notification button, like our video, and go back through all our other videos and like them too. Fresno Nightcrawler, also been described as a Fresno alien, and ghostly pair of pants. It's been seen in the United States, and strangely enough, Poland as well, if you can imagine that. So we're going to get into a few of these sightings that have occurred. I've got a few clips showing these creatures, or whatever they are as well. Kind of low quality. I'll link to the actual videos in the description so y'all can check them out yourself. But first off, the Fresno Nightcrawler. What is it? Well, these things are only seen at night, hence the name, Nightcrawler. They appear to be a walking pair of white or gray pants. Yep, just pants, not the top half. Kind of like that dad in that Onward movie. They generally look to be about 4 foot tall, but can range from, tiny ones up to about 7 foot. There's only been a few sightings. There's a pretty good range of what these things look like. I don't know if the short one we have here is possibly a juvenile, or maybe they just come in many sizes, who knows. But I think the most disconcerting thing is the way these creatures walk. It's weird, man. They have this kind of strange gait. Some of them look a little bit more human, but some of them, they're definitely not human in the way they walk. They got that sort of backwards knee joint where the leg is, switched around compared to what a human would be. It's just weird, man. They also appear to have this tiny head on top of these long stilt legs. And the whole thing's just strange as heck. So anyway, let's get on to the sightings here, and y'all can come to your own conclusions as to what this thing is. So the first one here took place in Yosemite National Park in 2007. Here's the footage, and as you can see, there's definitely something strange going on here. And the thing about the Yosemite sighting is there's 2 of these strange creatures walking there. You got the big one, about 4 foot tall, and you got the little one, about 1.5 feet tall, maybe 2 feet. It's hard to tell. I mean, they're pretty much what you'd expect for half a person walking through here. Maybe it's CGI. Maybe it's someone walking around with their sweatpants pulled up above their head. It's just one of those strange things people do. Maybe it's a goober out there puppeteering a pair of pants around. Who knows, in the middle of the night. So moving on here, this one occurred in Fresno. Hence the name Fresno Nightcrawler. It was filmed by a guy named Jose. He was filming his security camera. He checked it after he heard his dog barking, and he captured this little guy right here. Similar to the last sighting, you got this thing sort of walking through here. It walks a little bit different than those ones that were seen in Yosemite. Still sort of the same creature. No arms, just a pair of legs walking. And these actually look more like pants than the other ones. They look more like a human walking. And Fresno is about 60 miles away from Yosemite National Park, and so the proximity of these cases makes me think that if it were some kind of hoax, it'd be the same guy hoaxing, it'd be the same person pulling these stunts in both places. But this last sighting here that we actually have video for occurred in Poland. Now, I don't think this would have been the same guy. This was a little bit different. The quality is a little bit better, not great still. Looks like your 2nd generation potato instead of your 1st generation security camera potatoes that filmed the first 2 sightings. So this one's a little bit more clear. It doesn't really look like the pair of pants that we'd seen in the other ones. It's a little bit different. It's still got that tiny head on top of the legs, but you can definitely see this isn't some kind of person wearing sweatpants or any kind of pants being puppeteered. This is some strange looking creature. Whether it's CGI, still up for debate. You can kind of fake these things pretty easy if you got some low quality footage. Kind of easy to throw something in there from a computer and cover it up using some kind of grainy filter. And then we have another sighting that's been described as something similar. This one took place in Carmel, Ohio. It's been dubbed the Carmel Area Creature. It was seen December 12th of 2014. And we don't have footage of this one, but we do have an eyewitness account. We got a former Marine that saw this thing. He's about 60 years old, lives here with his wife. He was just driving through. I think, the fact that he was prior military and a little bit older kind of adds to his credibility as a witness. So anyway, this one was actually 7 feet tall, rather than the 4 foot tall ones we was looking at in the previous sightings. Now this 7 foot tall one was actually a little bit more gray in color instead of white, but still had that sort of same look, just a pair of legs walking. And so they saw this thing as they were driving, came up over a hill as they was coming home. They saw it run across the road, and we got his eyewitness testimony right here, and I'm going to read it for y'all. And these are his words, so listen to it. He says, "We recently bought a place in the Fort Hill area in southeast Highland County. We first noticed after about 30 days of living here that we suddenly have a perfect circle that stays fresh green no matter what weather in our front yard. On Friday night, the 12th, we were driving home. After turning on Carmel Road, which leads to our road, we went around the curve by the Carmel Church and then up a small incline, and approximately 10 feet over the incline and in front of our truck, the alien ran across the road and into the woods." So I don't really know what the green circle of grass has to do with the sighting, whether it's connected or not. Maybe he just included it in there. I included it because it was part of the quote. So anyway, these are the sightings. But now the question is, what the heck are these freak machines? And there's a number of theories. Alien, CGI, puppet pants, some unknown creature that we haven't discovered yet, the dad from Onward. Now the smart in me says hoax, fake, phony, and the other part of me just says, what the heck, I don't even know. So last thing here, there's a subreddit called Crawler Sightings. So now these Fresno Nightcrawlers, they're just kind of silly. You can watch these and get a good laugh out of, whatever it is, a hoax or just some weird creature out there. There's some little disconcerting bits about it, but you head over to this Crawler Sightings subreddit, and you will not sleep anymore. These things are much more menacing. They're much creepier, scarier. You don't know what they are. Generally, these things have faces and they just move around like something out of some horror movie. I'll include the link below so y'all can check it out. Now I'm going to talk about some of the sightings that have been seen and described on there, because those are definitely interesting. Check it out, it'll keep you up at night. So that's it for this video of Wild Blue. If y'all have any stories y'all like to share with me, whether it be about aliens or UFOs or Bigfoot or anything like that, or your own Fresno Nightcrawler sightings, send them to wildbluetvstories@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook page and check out our website. And with that said, Wild Blue out.